Imagine trying to climb a mountain with all the right gear, following the best paths, but still finding the peak out of reach. This is the reality for many young people today who follow good financial advice, yet still struggle to get ahead. The difference between generations is huge. Today's younger generations, like Millennials and Gen Z, have 86% less purchasing power compared to baby boomers when they were the same age. Baby boomers, born between 1946 and 1964, grew up in a time when everything was cheaper. Houses, cars, education, all were more affordable, making it easier for them to save money and build wealth. But things have changed. In 2022, the average home price in the United States was $433,000, while the median household income was about $70,000. This means it would take over 6 years of your income to buy a home outright. Compare that to 1988, when the median home price was $110,000 and the median income was $227,000. Back then, it took only 4 years of income to buy a home. Today, buying a house feels like climbing Everest without the right gear. Inflation makes things even harder. From 1970 to 2023, the cost of everyday goods has gone up, but home prices have risen much faster. In 1990, $100,000 could buy a home, but today, you'd need about $377,000 for the same house. This gap shows how much harder it is to afford a home now compared to the past. Demographics also play a big role. During the baby boomer era, there were fewer people competing for homes. Today, cities are crowded, and the demand for housing drives up prices. Plus, young people are getting married later, or not at all, often relying on a single income instead of two. According to Pew Research, over 45% of millennials live independently, compared to 55% of Gen Z. Older generations had higher rates of dual-income households, making it easier to afford homes. Education has become another challenge. College costs have skyrocketed, with annual tuition fees ranging from $30,000 to $50,000. Student loan debt has reached a $1.7 trillion crisis, making it hard for graduates to save and invest. From 1991 to 2021, average tuition more than doubled, and student loan balances have tripled from $10,000 to $30,000 on average. About 7% of borrowers owe over $100,000. Meanwhile, the job market is flooded with degree holders, but entry-level jobs now require experience, creating a catch-22 situation. Automotive costs add to the financial strain. The average monthly car payment is now $716, with loan terms extending to 69 months. Gas prices have increased by 40% to 60% compared to what boomers paid, making transportation a significant expense. Consumer debt, including auto loans and credit cards, is at an all-time high, trapping people in a cycle of debt that's hard to break. Social media also impacts finances. Platforms like TikTok and Instagram create unrealistic expectations and encourage spending beyond means. The pressure to keep up with online trends can divert money from savings and investments, making it harder to achieve financial security despite following traditional budgeting rules. Policy changes have further complicated the financial landscape. Baby boomers, now retired, have significant political and economic influence, shaping policies that often favour their needs, such as pensions and lower taxes on wealth. These policies don't always support younger generations, limiting their access to the same financial advantages that boomers had. So, what can be done to overcome these challenges? Reevaluate financial strategies. Traditional budgeting and saving are important, but it's also crucial to find new ways to build wealth. This could mean starting side hustles or finding passive income opportunities to add to your financial security. Embrace financial education. Continuously learn about personal finance. Understanding different financial tools, investment opportunities, and debt management techniques can help you make smarter decisions. Adapt to technological advancements. Use technology to your advantage. Advanced budgeting tools, investment platforms, and financial planning apps can make managing your money more efficient and effective. Despite following good financial practices, younger generations face significant barriers rooted in historical shifts and systemic changes. Understanding these challenges is the first step toward finding solutions. And pushing for broader systemic reforms, it's possible to navigate the complex financial landscape and work toward greater economic stability and growth. Financial struggles persist, not just because of personal choices, but because of a changing world that demands new approaches. Recognizing and addressing these multifaceted issues is key to overcoming financial instability and building a secure future.